Hey guys, it's Corey with 10 Best Ones, and today we've decided to review the 5 best options for you. We've ranked these products based on many hours of research and testing, and we've picked the 5 best models. If you'd like to see their price and find out more information, you can check out the links in the description down below. First, we'll discuss what you should look at before buying. Then we'll look at the 5 best picks. To make it easier, we'll include timestamps in the description. Let's get started. Before looking at our best picks for today's video, I want to discuss what you should look at before buying.
The most important thing you need to check out in a webcam is its resolution, since it's pretty important. You may have seen low-resolution cheap webcams coming in that are maybe present on your laptop, and you've seen that the image looks very grainy and lacks a lot of detail. Modern webcams work against that and deliver superb image quality with high resolution. Choose a webcam with at least 720p HD-ready resolution, and if you can afford even higher at Full HD or 4K resolution, since they're becoming more affordable each day. Secondly, frame rate. The frame rate for a webcam is also an important spec. Low frame rate webcams generally produce a video that stutters and sometimes even freezes on your screen, which is very annoying. The frame rate of a camera is measured with frames per second. I suggest at least 15 frames per second to deliver passable content, and 24 frames per second is a good choice. Thirdly, lens. The lens of a webcam is one of its most crucial elements. Different manufacturers deliver different lenses and not all of them are good choices. I wouldn't suggest opting for a plastic lens since it generally scratches quite easily and decreases the image quality. Glass is always a safe choice even without investing a lot of money into it. I have to say that the recording angle of the lens is also a pretty crucial factor, but then again this will depend on your needs. And lastly, microphone. If you're not planning to buy a separate microphone, the microphone of your webcam is essential. While most of them have a standard microphone, if you're serious about creating content, you should invest in a camera with 2 or more built-in microphones to get the best performance.
Next up, we have the best 4K model out there.
We're going to kick off this list with an amazing option here, the Logitech Brio 4K. This is a great replacement for your laptop webcam and can deliver excellent 4K resolution just like its name implies. This webcam comes from one of the most trusted manufacturers in the market and the quality is immense here. I have to note that a lot of streamers use the Logitech Brio 4K for creating their content. So let's take a closer look. The Logitech Brio 4K is a pretty compact webcam that measures just 4 by 1.1 by 1.1 inches in total and has a very attractive black plastic casing with an oval design that looks cute in my opinion. In the middle of the body you'll spot the 4K lens that we'll talk about in a moment. It's a pretty simple device with some simple details overall, all black with some pretty adorable grey details. Not something very interesting, but overall it is attractive. In the package of the device, you'll spot a 5-foot long cable with a USB Type-A connector for the PC and a Type-C connector for the camera. But then again, you can invest in a different cable if you prefer. Some things have bothered me with the Logitech Brio 4K in the build quality department. While it is pretty good, there are higher standards set for Logitech. For example, the clip is made of some sort of flimsy rubber material that's not the best. However, it sits pretty still when you set it up on a monitor, but everywhere else it's a bit wobbly, and sometimes small touches will knock it. When it comes to video and sound quality though, the Logitech Brio 4K delivers more than you would expect. It delivers the best image quality I've seen in a webcam, with superb colours, amazing 4K detail and beautiful exposure. I should note that the company has used the Real Light 3 technology with a superb high dynamic range that adjusts automatically to any environment. It also has some 2 omnidirectional microphones that deliver some really clear sound, eliminating the need for a dedicated microphone for multiple cases. If you can afford such a camera, you should invest in this one without a doubt.
Moving up, we have the most versatile model out there. Let's take a look.
If you want something versatile that'll get the job done even in the most demanding cases, you should check out something a bit more professional, especially if you're streaming. For those cases, you should invest in something like the Razer Kaio, which delivers amazing quality, perfect lighting that we'll talk about in a moment, ease of use and tons of other features that will make even the most nitpicky users without a doubt. As far as webcam designs go, the Razer Kaio is one of the most interesting ones in the market, and I haven't seen anything quite like it to this day. It has a ring-shaped round design that's very attractive overall, and everything about it is very well thought out, just like any other device by Razer. When you fully close the Razer Kaio, it looks like 3 discs stacked on top of each other. The first one is the camera and the light ring, then comes the hinge that attached to the monitor and tightly accompanied with the last disc. It works wonders with a lot of setups, and I think the grip is rather secure. The main part of this camera is made out of the lens in the middle that's surrounded by the attractive and thick white LED ring with a dial attached to it to get the amount of light. In the package of the Razer Kaio, you'll spot the 5-foot long braided USB cable that isn't detachable, unfortunately, but it works for what it is. The Razer Kaio has a 4-megapixel image sensor with a 2688 by 1520 resolution for videos and images, one of the most attractive out there. It has a solid 81.6-degree field of view, which is great for streamers and even communicating. I should note that the detail reproduction is solid and the colours were pretty attractive overall. Everything was better than average for a webcam at least. I should also mention that the Razer Kaio delivers all the streaming software with a 1080p video at 30 frames per second. Microphone quality is not the best, but it's at least there. But if you're serious about streaming, you should invest in a proper microphone.
If you're looking for a mid-range model, then this next pick is a great option.
The third entry in our list is a low mid-range option that delivers a lot of value for its affordable price, the Logitech C270. This webcam might be quite old by today's standards, but it's one of the best options for video calling and video conferences on Skype. It also allows you to configure your image to your needs. For the price that it comes at, it's excellent overall. In terms of design and aesthetics, I have to say that the Logitech C270 is a pretty boring device with a bland industrial design that's done to keep the price low. But then again, it's something we're all going to let slide because this device offers great performance. It's designed to sit on top of your monitor thanks to its solid hinged mechanism that clips securely on top of it, and I can say it won't move from there at all. The lens is located on the left side of the device and there's a microphone on the other. It's connected with a nice USB cable that runs from the back of the device, and it has a good length, allowing you to be versatile in your setup. While we're at it, the setup process is quite intuitive and easy. Just plug it in and the PC will recognise it immediately. After you plug it in, the Logitech C270 will download all the necessary drivers automatically, provided you have an internet connection. It'll also install the Logitech camera controller, which is very simple and easy to use. Then again, for more advanced users, I'd recommend the Logitech Webcam software that allows you to edit your captured content and share it automatically on different sites. In terms of video quality, the Logitech C270 delivers HD content at the 1280 by 720 frame size, which has a good amount of detail but is a bit softer overall. It is pretty bright though and works well in a good amount of brightness. If you want a good mid-range webcam that delivers great value for the price, this one is excellent.
Before we talk about the best model overall, let's look at the runner-up for this list.
The runner-up on this list comes again from Logitech, the C930E. This webcam is a pretty interesting choice, delivering a great set of qualities that'll make everyone very happy, especially if you take frequent video calls. Let's check it out. The Logitech C930E has a mostly black plastic body and is quite small, measuring 3.7 by 1.7 by 2.8 inches in total and weighs about 5.7 ounces, with a clip and cable included. In the middle of the front silver panel, you'll spot the Carl Zeiss glass lens that protects and adds a nice aesthetical value to it. On each side of the lens sit the stereo microphones. The built-in mount of the device rocks 3 hinges that are padded with rubber to eliminate any damage that could happen to your monitor or laptop. I should note that the mount delivers tons of stability and works wonders, but you can also opt to mount it on a tripod via the screw mount on the bottom. I like that the Logitech C930E had a black plastic privacy shutter that opens and closes physically to block the lens, which is one of my favourite features of this webcam. The Logitech C930E is a pretty solid choice, delivering tons of performance and works well with every system out there. It has the company's upgraded version of the Right Light technology that delivers a great autofocus performance and light detection to provide amazing images in low light scenarios. It delivers 1080p video at 30 frames per second, 90-degree field of view, and so much more.
Finally, the next model is the best overall. From us, it gets a perfect score in all categories.
If you're looking for the best webcam out there, I recommend you invest in the Logitech C920. This may not be the newest webcam out there, however it's still relevant with its popularity, performance features, intuitive design and privacy features that we'll talk about in a moment. It's a proper webcam that can be used for a lot of different purposes: conference calls, streaming or even creating content. Definitely superb overall without any compromise. The Logitech C920 may be a bit larger than other webcams in the market, as it measures about 3.7 inches in width, but that's acceptable since it has excellent microphones and LED lights on it. In the middle of the body you'll spot the camera lens with a 1080p resolution, which has a glass panel on top for protection and aesthetics. This version of the device has a privacy shutter, which I strongly recommend. Attaching the camera to your laptop or monitor is via the arm that hugs the body securely with a hinge that adjusts the length of the said arm. There's also a rubber part that holds the device stable as well. But then again, if you don't like attaching your webcam to a monitor, you can opt for a tripod via the screw hole on the bottom of the device. Definitely a super versatile device. The first impression I got from the Logitech C920 was amazing. I can say you won't be able to go back to other webcams, let alone your laptop webcam, in every light condition as well. I should note that the 5-megapixel 5168x2907 resolution image sensor delivers great images. Clarity, detail and true-to-life colours that are amazing overall. It has a 78-degree field of view that's the best option for most users, including video calls, streaming and conference calls. The camera allows video calls at 1080p with 30 frames per second in most apps, but just 720p on FaceTime. The built-in microphone though delivers superb clear audio, and it was loud enough. I can comfortably say that the Logitech C920 is best for frequent video callers and business people, but can hold itself rather well for creating content and streaming as well. Thanks for watching. I hope you liked the video. If you found it helpful, please remember to leave a like and subscribe to my channel to see more videos like this in the future. If you have any questions related to these products, you can leave a comment below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can.